Hello, history explorers, and welcome back to the Mystery of History. Today we're peeling back the layers of a life so extraordinary, it almost feels like fiction. We're talking about a man born into obscurity, who rose to become the brilliant architect of America's financial future. His name? Alexander Hamilton. And the mystery? How did a young orphan from the Caribbean lay the very groundwork for the powerful nation we know today? Our story begins far from the bustling streets of colonial America on the small Caribbean island of Nevis in 1755 or 1757. His exact birth year is itself a small mystery. Born out of wedlock, orphaned as a child, and facing a life of severe hardship, young Alexander's prospects seemed bleak. Yet from these challenging beginnings, a colossal intellect began to emerge. There was no formal education in the traditional sense for him, certainly no fancy schools. He was largely self-taught, devouring books, working as a clerk, and soaking up every bit of knowledge he could. A truly astonishing aptitude for numbers, economics, and writing quickly became apparent. His sharp mind, fueled by ambition, was already charting a course far beyond his humble origins. His early life is a testament to the power of raw talent and relentless self-improvement, even when the deck is stacked against you. Before he ever dreamed of building a bank, Hamilton was deeply immersed in the fight for American independence. He arrived in New York as a teenager, quickly impressed influential figures, and when the Revolutionary War erupted, he joined the militia. His brilliance didn't go unnoticed. George Washington himself brought the young, fluent in French Hamilton onto his staff as an aide-de-camp. He was Washington's trusted confidant, strategist, and penman throughout much of the war. But the war was only the beginning. After independence, the fledgling United States was a mess. Deeply in debt, states squabbling, and a weak central government. Hamilton, deeply troubled by this chaos, became a fervent advocate for a stronger federal system. He was a key delegate at the Constitutional Convention in 1787, arguing passionately for a more robust national government. And then, he played an indispensable role in convincing a skeptical public to ratify that new constitution through his powerful essays in the Federalist Papers, particularly focusing on the need for a stable economy. This period cemented his reputation as a political powerhouse and a master of persuasion. With the Constitution ratified, President George Washington faced a monumental task, building a nation from scratch. He turned to Alexander Hamilton as his first Secretary of the Treasury. It was in this role that Hamilton truly unleashed his genius, laying the very bedrock of the American financial system. His vision was revolutionary for its time. He proposed a national bank, the first bank of the United States, to manage the nation's finances, issue a stable currency, and provide credit. This was a hugely controversial idea. Many argued it was unconstitutional, but Hamilton believed it was essential for national prosperity and unity. He also proposed the federal government assume the state's Revolutionary War debts, binding the states more closely to the new federal government. This wasn't just about balancing ledgers, it was about establishing the credit and credibility of the United States on the global stage. It was about creating a system that would allow America to thrive economically, transforming its wartime debt into an engine for future growth. The speed and precision with which he implemented these complex reforms were truly astounding. So, what became of these institutions? The First Bank of the United States saw its charter expire in 1811, a victim of political infighting. However, its principles of central banking deeply influenced future financial structures in the U.S., eventually leading to the Federal Reserve. But the direct lineage of one of Hamilton's creations is still very much alive. The Bank of New York, which Hamilton co-founded in 1784 before his Treasury role, has a remarkable and continuous history. Through mergers and acquisitions, it evolved into what we know today as BNY Mellon, one of the world's largest investment companies and custodian banks. Think about that. A financial institution conceived by Alexander Hamilton in the nascent days of the Republic continues to play a massive role in global finance over 2 centuries later. Hamilton's life ended tragically in a duel with Aaron Burr in 1804. A dramatic and unfortunate end to a towering career, but the mystery of his impact endures. How did this self-made man, without the inherited wealth or established lineage of his contemporaries, craft a financial system so robust it still underpins the American economy? His story is a powerful testament to the transformative power of intellect, vision, and sheer force of will. He wasn't just a founding father. He was a financial visionary whose principles guided a young nation and continue to shape our world. What aspect of Alexander Hamilton's incredible journey do you find most mysterious or inspiring? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed unraveling this piece of history, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Mystery of History for more intriguing stories. Until next time, keep exploring.